guys, and welcome to my channel. I figured for my first video I would do a monthly wrap-up and a TBR for next month. So this is going to be my April wrap-up and then my May TBR. First, since this is the first video that I'm posting on my channel, hi, I'm Kate and I love makeup, I love books, especially books. I love watching content like this, so I thought I'd make my own. Unfortunately, I didn't read too many books in the month of April because of school. I was really busy with school and finals. I am a university student, so it always gets busy around finals. I did read 4 books, so that's like a book a week, which is actually really slow for me, but I definitely want to get more reading done in May while I have time, and this summer as well. So the first book that I read in the month of April is Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I think I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It basically follows, what's her name? Bee and Levi, and they are, I think Bee is a neuroscientist and then Levi is an engineer, and they are working together on this project for NASA, but they're enemies, they hate each other. They went to, I think it was like university together, and Levi was just never nice to Bee, and so Bee thinks that Levi hates her, and therefore Bee hates Levi. And now they have to work together on this project, so it is enemies to lovers. I enjoyed this. I didn't think it was anything like too special, but I liked it. I liked reading it, hence the 4 out of 5 stars. I really like Ali Hazelwood's writing, and I'm so excited for her next book to come out, which is, I believe, Love Theoretically, which comes out soon. So yes, I did really enjoy reading this, and I highly recommend. Next, I read The Wicked King by Holly Black, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. I'm not going to go into too much about what this book is about because it is the second book in the Folk of the Air trilogy, which the 2 books are right here. So this is the first book, The Cruel Prince, and then Queen of Nothing is the third book. I gave The Cruel Prince, I believe, 4 out of 5 stars, and I gave this 3 stars, which usually I've heard a lot of people, they enjoy the second book more than the first. But I think where I was let down was I thought there was going to be more of a romance plot or a subplot in this story, because that's what I've heard, and there really wasn't. So I was very underwhelmed, and going into the first book I knew that there wasn't going to be much of a romance subplot, so I didn't really expect that. I was going into the first book knowing that it was mainly going to be about the politics and the world, but everyone says that the romance is more prominent in the second book, but I really didn't find it that prominent, and therefore, I don't know, it just kind of let me down a bit, but I did enjoy it at that. I thought it was good. I enjoy Holly Black's writing, and so far I enjoy the story. I really like the character Carden Jude, who's the main female character. She kind of gets on my nerves, you know, it is what it is, but yeah, I did enjoy this book. Next, I read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. My mom's reading this, hence the tissue has a bookmark, but I gave this book 5 stars. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. At this point, I love TJR's writing. I also read Daisy Jones and the Six a while back. I believe I read that in February and I gave it 5 stars. Well, I reread it. I just really enjoy her writing style. I enjoy the stories that she's telling as well. So this book basically follows a girl named Emma, and she marries her high school sweetheart Jesse. But basically, Jesse gets this opportunity to go to Alaska to work on a documentary, and then his helicopter goes missing and his body is never found. These aren't spoilers, by the way, this is all at the back of the book. You basically go through Emma's grieving process, and I found that really interesting. And then she reconnects with one of her old friends, and they really hit it off, and then they start dating, they fall in love, and they get engaged. And the person that she gets engaged to, his name is Sam. So 3 years later, Sam and Emma are happily engaged, and then Emma gets a phone call, and it's Jesse, and he's like, hey, I'm alive, I'm coming home. And now Emma has these 2 guys, one that she's technically married to and one that she's engaged to, and she's trying to figure out who to choose, who to be with. I really enjoyed this book because I loved the quotes in here. I found the quotes so good. A lot of interesting perspectives on what it means to love someone, what it means to have a soulmate or a true love, and I enjoyed this book. I thought it was really good. Now, the last book that I completely read in April was Before We Were Strangers by Renee Carlino. I gave this book 4 stars. I really enjoyed this. So this is a second chance romance and friends to lovers. It follows Matt and Grace, and they basically meet at NYU, I think, in the dorms because they're neighbors. And they become really good friends, and they kind of start to have feelings for each other. But then as their university career kind of comes to an end, Matt has other things planned to do, other opportunities, and then so does Grace, and their paths kind of split apart until 15 years later, they have a chance encounter where Matt sees Grace at the subway, but it's too late because Grace is already on the train and she's already taken off. And then Matt's like, oh my gosh, I have to find Grace again, because they've gone the 15 years without no contact. And neither of them really got an explanation as to why the other one just stopped talking to each other. This also has dual POV and dual timelines. You get Grace's POV, you get Matt's POV, you see them when they first start being friends, and it also jumps forward 15 years later to when they reconnect, and I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was really good. I would definitely read another one of her books going forward. Okay, so these are all the books that I read in the month of April. Again, only 4. I know I can do better than that. In the month of January, I read 14 books. And like usually on average, I would read like 12 books a month. So I'm excited to kind of read more books and just really get back into reading now that my school's all done. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys my May TBR and all the books I plan to read for May. So first, I want to finish the books that I'm currently in the middle of. So I really want to finish Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. I'm literally right in the middle right now, and it's a bit slow, I'm not gonna lie. I find myself being like, oh my god, when will this pick up? Which is why it has taken me a while to get through. Like, I think I'm enjoying it, but so far it's like nothing special. I'm not gonna go into detail about what these books are about either, because I'll just do that in my monthly wrap up at the end of May. And then I also started like rereading and annotating Normal People by Sally Rooney, and I have not finished it either. And honestly, rereading this and annotating it kind of put me into a slump, which sucks because this is one of my 5-star reads. I just want to finish these books and get them out of the way. That way I can start reading something new. I really don't like reading more than one book at once. It just kind of stresses me out. I want to finish these, that way I can move on to books that I have not read. So next, I want to get more into fantasy, and I recently picked up the Dance of Thieves duology by Mary E. Pearson. So we have the first book, which is Dance of Thieves, and then the second book, which is Vow of Thieves. First of all, I mean, these covers are stunning. I'm so excited. I really don't know what these books are about. I've just heard that they are really good. So yeah, I don't know what they're about, but I'm excited to read them and give them a chance. Okay, next I want to read the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. These have been really going around on like BookTube and TikTok. So the first book is Flawless, the second book is Heartless, and then the third book is Powerless, and I think she's also releasing a 4th book, maybe in June, I believe. I heard that these romances are really, really, really good, so I am so excited to get into these books. And also, these covers are literally so cute, and I love them side by side. Oh no, the lighting! Here, let me fix this lighting. This lighting sucks. Oh my god, this is so much better. But yeah, this entire series by Elsie Silver, I want to get to. They're kind of, like, they're not the thickest books ever, but the final 2 are a bit thick, so we'll see if I get to these, but hoping that I will. Next, I want to read A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. I've heard so many good things about this book. I'm pretty sure this is like a prep school romance, like it takes place at a private school. I feel like either people love this book or hate it, and I think I might like it based off of what I've heard. So yeah, I'm excited. I love the cover, and yeah, I'm excited. Okay, next I really want to read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I know, I can't believe I haven't read this book yet. This is a classic, like, book talk book. Like, if you have not read this book yet, like, what are you doing? I don't know, I just feel like I should really read this book. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. This basically takes place in I think it takes place in the 1960s. Basically follows a famous female actress, Evelyn Hugo, and I think it's like this for, you know what, I give up. I'm not even gonna try. I don't really know what this is about. All I know is that Evelyn Hugo is a famous actress and she has chosen a reporter to cover her life story. That's all I know. The last two books that I want to read are Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. I just can't believe it that I haven't read this yet. Again, I'm not going to go into what this is about, but it is YA, enemies to lovers, or so I think. And then finally, the final book that I want to read is The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. Finally, I can finish my first fantasy series. I've heard a lot, like, this is the best book out of the trilogy, either Wicked King or this book, like, it's kind of tied for which one is best. Okay, so these are all the books that I want to read in the month of May, along with all the books that I read in the month of April. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Oh my god, this table is so shaky. Like, any movement I do, this table shakes. I am so sorry if this video has been shaky the entire time. But that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!